Hey Claiborne, it's Friday, and I'm putting together my first LEGO set in literal months because Steph bought an Olaf from Target. But why Olaf, Claiborne? No, not because I want to recap Frozen 1 in like 40 seconds.
It's really quite simple. It began with two sisters, one born with magical powers, one born powerless, their love of snowmen, infinite. Anna, no, too high! Blast! Oh, Mama, Papa, help! Slam! Door shutting everywhere! Sisters torn apart! Well, at least they have their parents. Their parents are dead. Oh, hi, I'm Anna. I'll marry a man I just met. Elsa's gonna blow! Snow! Ah! Magic pulses through my snowflakes. I live!
But because I want to talk about winter. Let's start with snow. Early next week, winter officially starts, and with the way our society has hyped up a white Christmas, you'd think that the first thing that should happen is that we should get blankets of snow. And I know that parts of the world have already been getting snow for months, but there's other parts of the world, like the entire southern hemisphere, that is getting into summer right now. And that's sort of mind-boggling to think about, having an early summer Christmas. But really, it's probably not too unlike the old balmy Christmases back in Lovington. And the ones we currently experience in San Antonio, and if it weren't for being cold anyway, I'd prefer it that way. Snow is miserable, Claiborne. You have to bundle up in a way that feels like a scene from the Christmas Story. You know the one.
Oh, preparing to go to school was like getting ready for extended deep sea diving.
And almost nothing looks as good in winter as it does in summer, except for the dreary sky all of the time. The lighting is poor most of the day, and it's a terrible time to try to find a house you might like. The other thing that's miserable about winter is that you have to stay in all the time, something we've grown far too accustomed to this year. I usually take Steven to the park on the weekend, but with the weather being the way it is, there's no reasonable way to do that, not the least of which because I'm a cold-natured person to begin with. And even experiences that should be fun, like making snow people like Olaf, ends up being an experience in being wet and cold. And you could say that this creates the impetus to go in and warm up by the fire, but I could have already done that in the first place without being frozen. So I'll take my snow people made out of Lego, and I'm with Olaf, Claiborne. I'm ready for summer.
Oh, I don't know why, but I've always loved the idea of summer and sun and all things hot.
Really? I'm guessing you don't have much experience with heat.
Nope.